Hey everyone, welcome back to Self-Serving Skillet. All this month we are doing our Campfire series. I'm going to show you how to cook over a campfire, over some coals that you made. It's really not that different from grilling, from charcoal grilling. We just have a little more maintenance and it smells better. So I don't like to bring a lot of fake food with me when I'm camping. I don't like to bring a lot of things that are going to create a lot of garbage. I don't want to pack out a whole bag full of garbage. So if I'm going to do like dehydrated things or like dried goods, things that I have to hydrate or rehydrate, I want to keep it very simple. We're doing oatmeal. We're doing a couple of different ways to do oatmeal while camping. This one is just a sandwich bag that's been rolled up and held together with masking tape, and it all burns. It's all paper. I don't have to pack it out. I can burn it up safely and responsibly, and I can prep these whole things at home. Now, I do have fresh fruit with me. I do have an apple, and I'm gonna cut that apple up right here into this oatmeal. So what did I do with this oatmeal? Well, this is about a cup of oatmeal, about a little spoon of brown sugar, maybe a quarter little spoon of cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. And then just like this, I can crumple this up. This safely burns because it's all paper. What I can do here is I can just cut this apple up. We're gonna have some nice fresh apple in our oatmeal. If you wanted to do this at home, you could. The apple's gonna get a little bit wet. It's gonna get the bag wet. But I also, at home, I put some vanilla extract into the oatmeal, let it dry a little bit before I put it in the bag. So you could 100% do this. It's just gonna get a little bit more messy. I like to cut it up at camp. And when the apple is boiled, when that water comes to a boil, it's just gonna cook down and it's gonna be so nice with our oatmeal. Let's get started. Now I have this grate with me. I'm not gonna quite use that yet because we're boiling, so we can put this directly on the heat. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put the pot right over here. And then I'm just gonna estimate how much water I need in there. Let that come to a boil. All of the cinnamon, all of the brown sugar, salt, everything we need is already in that packet. We're just gonna wait for this to come to a boil and it's gonna be so good. After this, you may not buy instant oatmeal ever again because there are so many possibilities here. For another day, I have peanut butter and jelly. All I did here, cup of oatmeal, handful of peanuts, roasted peanuts, chop them up, get them in there, dried cherries. Now I said I don't like dried food, but the lesser of the two evils was not bringing a cherry pitter with me and not being all messy with cherry juice. I put a little vanilla extract in this one as well, let it dry, some brown sugar, about a little spoon. And while I had those cherries, I thought, hey, cherry almond's gonna be a really fun option. And I have almond extract, about a little spoon of brown sugar, handful of those dried cherries, handful of almonds, almond extract, salt, brown sugar. Like these are just gonna be beautiful. All done like this, like you're seeing now. I think we're just about ready, just about onto a boil here. Oh man, this looks so good. This looks so good, and it's not quite there. And that's the thing with campfire cooking is you don't have it's all estimating. You want to get good at cooking? Try campfire cooking because You have to keep your eye on everything. You have to be able to anticipate how food will behave, and that will ultimately make you a better cook. Even if you come out here and seemingly fail, well, you haven't failed, you've learned something, and now you go back home to your home cooking practice with all of your technology, with all of your modern conveniences. Well, now all of a sudden it's a little easier. Oh man, this looks very good. Campfire oatmeal looks and smells amazing. Those apples are nice and stewed now. Let's taste it. Beautiful, nice, semi-sweet. Those apples are nice and acidic. I used Fuji because it has some acid to it. I would have preferred like a Macintosh or a Cortland. I do like a little bit of acid in my apple. Could use a touch more cinnamon. Get out of the kitchen and go make yourself something awesome. See you next week.